Feel free to jump, feel free to do whatever you need. Don't touch or cross that white line, understood? All right. I'm the cadet battalion commander of the Georgetown battalion. So basically what that entails is that I just help to oversee all training for the cadets across the 5 institutions. And so I'll drive to different universities just around the week and check in on cadets and how they're doing over there. Make sure that their training is meeting what we need.
More motivation, it's the ACFT.
Woo! The Army Combat Fitness Test, or the ACFT, it's a 6-event physical readiness test. And we administer it to make sure that our cadets are meeting the Army standard for what they've deemed as somebody ready for combat. The 6 events start with a deadlift, which simulates different activities that you have to do in war. So lifting an injured comrade, lifting heavy equipment, that such.
So like there's the ball throw, and that's chucking a 10-pound medicine ball behind your head as far as you can. I'm not very good at it personally. However, it's kind of designed to simulate, oh, we're picking up ammo boxes and trying to load them into a truck. And then we have hand release push-ups. So instead of like a typical push-up, you're going to the ground. You're laying your body fully on the ground, you're extending your arms out to your sides, coming back in, and then pushing up, and that's 1 rep.
And the last 2 are the plank, which just tests your core, and a 2-mile run, which tests your overall endurance.
In combat, you gotta run, sprint really quickly. Sometimes somebody gets injured, and so you have to be able to drag them, carry them along with you.
You're sprinting a certain distance, and sprinting back, dragging a 90-pound sled down and back, lateral down and back, and then carrying ammo cans down and back.
Probably popular opinion, everybody hates the sprint drag carry. I hate the sprint drag carry. Not very fun.
How important it is to have a leader that cares about you and cares about you doing well, and I think we truly do. And that, whether we mean to or not, leads to us cheerful and cheerleaders on the sideline as our cadets take these tests. Just because the mental aspect of knowing that you have people that care about how you're doing, I think, pushes you to do even better.
Aiden, let's go! Let me see it! Let me see it! Nice! Yes, Hannah, come on, Jack! Stick together! Let's go, let's go! Nice! Let's go! You got it! Nice! Keep breathing, let's go!
At the end of the fitness test, I felt, exhausted, but at the same time I felt amazing. I was kind of on that, I guess, runner's high. I felt great at the end. I felt like I'd accomplished something. I think I'm just hopefully going to keep improving, and it feels great.
It takes a lot of preparation, both mentally and physically. But like any other test, like you want to study for it, which is either in the gym or just like knowing what you need to do, what the maxes are, and just kind of how you're going to complete it.
The PT stands for physical training. It's just the workouts that we do in the morning. Everyone that's in Army ROTC at Catholic University, we all work out together in the mornings, and that's usually led by the company first sergeant. So I'll be leading that this spring, which is really exciting. But those workouts are typically either weights-based, cardio. We do a lot of different things. We have access to the Kane Fitness Center, which is really nice. And then Friday mornings we have either supplemental PT, so depending on how people do on their physical fitness tests. If they need a little bit extra help, they come in and work with the first sergeant on PT. And then if you're doing well, it's just an open gym.
So currently I am the only Air Force ROTC cadet at Catholic University. So the Army rents out the Kane gym in the morning, and if I don't have PT that day, I get to just slide right in and work out with them before the civilians show up, so that's nice. It's a good morale event. I know a lot of them, so it's always nice to like run into each other. When you're all wearing camo, it's a camaraderie thing. But it's really good that we have a good group here. No matter what branch, we're very supportive of each other. ROTC has been a roller coaster of emotions over the past 2.5 years now. I've had some really low points that were directly results of things that happened in ROTC. The Air Force ROTC, we have to go to field training at the end of our sophomore year. And about this time last year, I got medically disqualified from even competing to go to field training, and that was absolutely devastating, and that did take a mental toll on me. But I had a great support system through ROTC, and that really helped me get me back on my feet, get all the paperwork that I needed that eventually ended up in me going to field training and completing it. Having my instructor pin me on, he said some really nice things about me, and then getting my cover back and putting it on and just saluting him, which is what you do when you get pinned on. It was a great moment because it really showed all that roller coaster of emotion. I was at the bottom and then I was all the way at the top and just so excited.
The mental well-being is something the Army historically, has tried to figure out how they can take care of it, and I think it's working a lot better with that. Especially now with this battalion, we'll do a lot of things that are just aimed at morale alone. So we'll let people go on helicopters, sometimes we'll cancel training around finals so that people can focus on grades. We are pretty lenient with time off if people are struggling academically or with family, things like that.
Working out is very key to my emotional and mental health. Like, I know that I do better in school, everything kind of fits better. If I worked out that day, I have more energy. I just feel like it's a really great way to get out any emotions or frustrations, whatever it may be. I'll take myself for a run or go lift or something, and I think the two, emotional and physical well-being, are not at all separate. I think they're very tied together.
I think being empathetic, an empathetic leader is important, and you don't let people off, but that you work around their situations. And I think we've always been able to work around an individual.
I think the flag football was great because we played between Georgetown, George Washington, American, and us, Catholic University. Getting to do events like that is just a lot of fun, and we get to all come together, have some friendly competition, some friendly rivalry. Yeah, I think it's a great time, perfect way to end the semester.
A big thing was just building that team bonding aspect especially within Catholic, so it was really good to just get out here, play some flag football, enjoy each other.
Having a team to join, which becomes a family, even deeper than a team over time, has been the most incredible experience.